further comment. If you vote yes, then you're voting to table any discussion of this subject until January, as suggested by Councilmember Tarantino. If you vote no, then you're voting to have a discussion tonight. Mr. Clerk, would you please call the roll on the motion?
Certainly. Councilman Changucci?
Yes.
Councilman Tarantino?
Yes.
Councilman Rice?
No.
Councilman Hyden?
Yes.
Councilman Fertel?
No.
Councilwoman Rackman?
I'd like to say something before I pass my point, if that's okay. I feel like we haven't received a lot of the information that would facilitate the conversation. I feel like I don't really have any plans for the move of the city art. I don't have a PLDA to really look at, and I would like to table this, and I'm going to vote yes.
But hold on. That's 4 votes to table it. You realize you're tabling it until January.
I do.
Okay. Well, I'm going to make a statement while I vote, which is I find this to be one of the most remarkable votes that's ever been cast in this state. Here we are simultaneously complaining that we're not getting the information we want. The staff proposes to share that information in a fashion which enables us all to digest it and ask questions. And so, in the same breath that we say we're not getting the information we need, we're saying please don't give us the information or enable us to discuss it until January. That strikes me as a very strange logical inconsistency, and I truly don't understand it. So I certainly vote no on this motion. No, Barry already voted. I vote no on this motion, and I'd like to ask, in fact, that we're going to have some time because we have other executive session items that we've got to get through. I'd like to ask that there be some additional thought devoted to this subject by council members over the next few minutes, because maybe some council members did not have an opportunity to think through fully the implications of this motion, and perhaps we'll come back to this. But the motion, the motion carries, and that's that.
Okay, before you even go further, this is, you talked about this as a very unusual.
Yes.
That's a very unusual request. Now, 6 years on city council, I've never heard you once tell people to think after they made the vote. They thought, they made a vote. You win some, you lose some.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's move forward.
Well, council member, if people don't want to reconsider, they don't have to reconsider. But everyone has a right to think through their choices, and in the same spirit of we always try to get our agenda in advance before we cast votes. If you put something like that on the table without notification to council members, as is your right, maybe the people want a little more time to digest the suggestion.
Well, maybe we should put it out to see who wants more time, as opposed to.
You cannot curtail people's right to think about things.
They already have, Mayor. They've already decided.
And if so, then there will be no change in the determination. We'll see.
So
we have other executive session